When Cena got eliminated last at the Rumble and then told the world that he was going to go in the Elimination Chamber match at Main Event WrestleMania, it seemed like that the road to WrestleMania was pretty clear. Cena was going for number 17, Punk, Roman, and Rollins were going to have a triple threat match, and we were off to the races. But then last Friday, this guy pulled up, and now everything is up in the air once again. Now what's all about is Cody gonna sell his soul and turn heel? Is someone else gonna take up that offer and turn heel? Is John Cena gonna turn heel? There's so much going on, there's so many rumors, so much speculation, but guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. All I know is John Cena better win the Chamber and Main Event won last WrestleMania. Listen, I don't care if people are selling souls, their body, or crack. All I know is John Cena needs to win the Chamber and go on to WrestleMania and Main Event the damn show as he should and possibly win the title. And I'm not talking about a heel John Cena aligning himself with The Rock and forming the Hollywood Dream Team. Nah, listen, it's John Cena. He's old, it's his last year, he's bald, he only has so many dates left. Just leave the guy alone, let him be Mr. Fruity Pebbles, and let him Main Event WrestleMania. First of all, I don't even think Cena turning heel and selling his soul is a possibility. Second, like someone who sells their soul, especially in the storyline, should be a heel for a long time. Should be aligned with The Rock for a long time and, building up a pivotal part of next year's Mania as well. Not a quick fix. I don't want to see Cena turn heel and then by September, hey guys, I made a mistake. I'm back to being Mr. Goody Two-Shoes. Nah. Cena does not need to turn heel in any way, but he does need to Main Event WrestleMania. So last year I made a video about how the company basically wasted Cena's prime when it came to WrestleMania. If you guys remember, he was out here having matches with The Miz, Big Show was ruining matches, and the fact that he never had one-on-one matches with his biggest rivals such as Edge, Orton, and Punk, it's a damn shame. The company, in my opinion, completely butchered his WrestleMania career. And especially for the last 10 years, it's been fucking tragic, man. It's been so dead and non-existent, it's actually disgusting. Take this in, there are kids out there that the only Cena they know at WrestleMania is the guy that proposed to a woman who he didn't end up marrying, a guy who lost to The Undertaker in 5 minutes, and a guy who loses to Austin Theory. Like, yo, what are we doing here? Look how they massacred my boy. So yo, as a Cena fanboy, of course I'm biased, but you take all that in and you take how much of an impact Cena has had, how popular he is, how he's been the guy, and you look at the current landscape, it's like, just let this man go out on top, please. Just let him go out with one more classic at Mania, let him headline. It's WrestleMania in Vegas going for number 17, closing at night 2, it's picture perfect. That shit would be electric, right? Every single person in the building will be cheering for him, hanging on every near fall, the match will be dramatic, it would be special, and after all these years of wasting Cena at Mania, it is the perfect way to at least have his Mania career end with a classic and end with something special. And if anyone deserves it, it's John Cena. And the truth is, like, he has to Main Event. Because if he doesn't, guys, like, realistically, it's pretty cooked. If Cena's not in the Main Event of WrestleMania and say Punk wins the Chamber and goes on to take on Cody, who the hell is Cena gonna be up against at Mania? Nah, for real, like if Cena's last match at Mania ends up being a random ass match against Logan Paul or something, like I'm done. I will genuinely cancel my flight to Vegas. I will boycott WrestleMania and complain online because that would be the most putrid and disgusting way to end this man's career. Hasn't he suffered enough? Haven't we suffered enough? Like, what are we doing here? And of course, there are other options that are better. Yes, Drew McIntyre is an option. I get that, but it's like, I love Drew, but it's John Cena. It's his last WrestleMania. You gotta let him Main Event, bro. Let him go out on top. Let him have that moment. And I don't mean let him win the title. That's a different conversation. He has to headline. Let him be all over the posters, the marketing. Just one last epic WrestleMania entrance for Cena. One last epic match where the crowd's going crazy. And this time they're actually gonna be cheering for him. Just let the man Main Event. Cody versus Cena, face versus face for the title, straight up, whatever happens, happens. You can't tell me that's not magic. I see that, I see the vision, and in my opinion, there's no need to overcomplicate it. It's gonna be special regardless. But, if there has to be something that comes out of this whole soul-selling promo that we saw on SmackDown, if that is a legitimate storyline and a proper idea going forward, and not just a way to get Cody and Rock on the Chamber card to sell tickets, because low-key, that could be all it is, we don't know that. If someone has to sell their soul, if that has to go down, there's only one person realistically who should take up The Rock's offer. It isn't Cody, it isn't Cena, it's obviously CM Punk. It should be the guy who's there to make money and not make friends. CM Punk makes 100% perfect sense, and he all he has to do is just channel his inner 2005 ROH self, and there we go. And whether it's after Cena wins the Chamber or on Raw or whatever, if someone has to sell their soul, if that's a serious storyline, then make it Cena versus Cody versus Punk at WrestleMania. And the drama just writes itself. Is Cena gonna win number 17? Is Punk with the backing of The Rock gonna win the title? Or does Cody Rhodes overcome the odds? It literally writes itself. Not only do you have Cody Rhodes your champion in a big time WrestleMania match that's gonna have everyone in the world talking, you get Cena in a big time match to close off his career. Punk finally gets the main event of WrestleMania. We get Cena and Punk in a WrestleMania ring. Plus the most over face of the present generation against the biggest face of the old generation. Like, it all makes sense. And it also leaves Rollins and Roman on their own to finally have their WrestleMania match, a decade in the making, without CM Punk just being thrown in there for no reason. I really hope that Cena is in the main event. If it's a triple threat, a 1v1, I don't care. Cena just has to be in the main event. Not only because it would be amazing and Cena's underwhelming Mania career needs it and he deserves it, but realistically, there's just nothing else he can do at Mania that's on the level of what he should be doing at this year's Mania. There's no other big match for him. Now, in another universe, this could have all worked out if The Rock just wrestled. If we had Cody versus Rock and Roman versus Rollins and Punk versus Cena, that would have worked out, or any other iteration. But that's not the situation. Instead, the bald fraud's out here trying to be Pep Guardiola for some reason. But listen, yo, the streets need a big time Cena match. We need him in the main event. We need a classic. We need something special. We need something fire. I need something to erase the pain of all the stupid ass matches he's had at WrestleMania for the past 10 years and beyond at this point. We never got Cena versus Undertaker. We never got Cena versus Edge one-on-one or Cena versus Randy Orton one-on-one. I mean, I get that, but the least we can do is have a perfect bow at the end of his WrestleMania career. That's the least we can get, right? Just give us something to erase the pain of yesterday. Oh shit, I just quoted Diddy. Oh fuck. Alright, ignore that. But realistically, like I said, Cena's WrestleMania career has been underwhelming. At least give us something special to end it. Whether it's a triple threat or 1v1, I'm down. Let the man main event. In the comments down below, let me know, what do you prefer? Would you rather have the triple threat or the one-on-one? Let me know. I think everyone's gonna go for the triple threat. I might be in the minority who prefers the one-on-one, but I'm not gonna lie, as I was making this video, the triple threat definitely seemed pretty appetizing. I'm down for both, but yeah, let me know down below what you prefer. I'll see you very soon, guys. Later.